back-to-back possessions by the Firebirds.
Yes, sir.
Making something happen.
Got to make these things happen. An attempt made off the rim. It's no good. Fadeaway attempt made by Vaden. Robert Vaden couldn't put it in, but they'll get the rebound back by Vaden. Back to Jones. Back to the top of the key. To Hart. To the baseline. Coming in. No good. Turnover. Give it back to the Firebirds, led by Darius Leonard. Big players for the Raleigh Firebirds. Juking, jiving. Milligan under the basket. Sets it up now to number 1. He was there. Kenny Collins coming up. Short whistle and a foul.
Yeah, he a little aggressive, and, Mayang just kind of stared at him for just a second.
That intimidation look there by number 1. Kenny Collins. He's my buddy. He's the one who gave me a shout-out last Sunday when I was working NASCAR. He gave me a shout-out during the Fox and Hound media show.
Yeah, he's from our home,
our Carolinas, Corinth Holder.
The Clayton, Johnston County area.
Yeah.
Played at Corinth Holder High School.
Yeah. Kenny Collins definitely looks a little bit upset. We'll get back to going back to playing again here now. On defense, back to the Firebirds, and Express on offense, led by Warren Jones. And they're going to turn it over. I think we're going to whistle on a foul. Foul on number 2 of Jonathan Milligan for the Firebirds. Third foul on Milligan, I believe it is.
Yep, you got to be careful.
Second team foul. Third foul on Milligan. And this one out, not be a shooting foul, so it's just a team foul against the Firebirds. So the Express will get the ball back. And he about threw it away. Good save there by Vaden. Then he turns it over and gives it back to Manyang. Manyang with a fader for 3 with a tip by Jones. Baseline, jump ball, did they call it? I think they're going to call a jump ball, Trey Snodd. We're going to go back and throw it in the air at the baseline.
What they're letting him do in this TBL, the basketball league, they're letting him play.
They are letting him play. Yes.
They're letting him play. And the players, they're getting a little chippy a little bit because they're, again, with the referees letting them play, they're taking a little extra shots.
Yes.
But again, it's all playful stuff, but got to be careful because if you get this called a foul, Darius, he already has a foul in his name, so he's got to be careful.
And Milligan's got 3 fouls on him, so definitely in the cusp of being in trouble. But it's going to be a jump ball. Number 12 and 14, 12 and 12, they'll battle. 12, Darius Leonard for the Firebirds. Number 12, Akolda Manyang. And look at Collins get it quickly, swiftly to Shaq and put it in for 2.
Just like that. It's a 68-57 game. They're right back in this ball game.
Climbing back out of the cellar. They're down by 11. A couple of more opportunities like that. Some threes to boot, and you're back in business, Firebirds.
Coach Oliver is just, shake. Come on, keep it going. Keep that momentum going.
Yes, sir. McLean with the ball. He turns it over, and Collins goes down. He got hit. Got a player down, boy. He got hit there. You said there was a lot of contact that's being made.
And he got hit in the mouth a little bit. They're letting him.
Caleb Stewart, the player that's down, number 20. And he's got blood. I think he's bleeding from the mouth. Yeah.
And look, when he just kind of wrapped around, his fist hit his chin area. But they are going to call a foul on number 3.
And he will stay on the court. He will stay on the court and continue to play here. They're going to call foul on who?
Number 3,
They did
Troy
call
Taylor.
a foul on Taylor in 3. They did. Yes, sir. Troy Taylor.
It's the second.
Second foul on Taylor for the Express. Firebirds with the rock. And look, under, turned over. Shaq couldn't get there in time. John Hart took it away like candy from a baby in Indy. And now a takeaway by number 20, Caleb Stewart, to Dance. Puts it up and 2 and good.
Shaq Dance is dancing his way for another 2-point shot.
Juking, jiving, working his way in fine fashion to the basket. And he falls to the ground. He says, where's the foul? A tip went up. He was about 10 feet in the air and lost his balance for 3.
Oh, just
Kenny
like
Collins.
that.
Kenny Collins for 3 and puts it in. 68-62. A 6-point game now. It's getting loud here in Indy, Trey Stein.
His first basket of the game is a huge 3, 68-62.
Oh, they push each other to the ground. There's a whistle and a foul. It's got to be an offensive foul. No basket. Offensive. No, they're going to call it on number 20 of Caleb Stewart.
He's the one
Second
who fell
foul
on
on Caleb Stewart. He went to the ground. They tackled him. I mean, what in the world? How do you call a foul on the guy that got tackled? But I got to give props to the referees, though. The basketball league referees are letting the men play. They're letting the boys play.
I love it.
This is a little high contact than what we normally see.
This is fun basketball. I mean, this is professional basketball, and it's fun. It's fun to watch. These guys are having a great time.
A great time, and we're having a great time as well. They're up by 6. The Indy Express. Express will bring it inbounds, led by Donante Vaughn. On defense, Milligan for the Firebirds. Now back to Vaden. Vaden now sets it up, goes to Reddick, and a slam there to the basket by Menyang. A call to Menyang.
Just a matter of time before that happened.
He was airborne. And returning the favor, looking for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound goes back to Stewart. Stewart will put it in for 2. The assist. Attempt made by 12 Leonard. Couldn't make it. Stewart puts it in for 2 and makes it again, and a steal right in front of our broadcast position. Oh, we cringe when it happens. A shot off the rim. It's still good. Shaq Dance on the rebound for the Firebirds. They're right in the crosshairs. We're only down by 6. Slammed in the basket. Takeaway. What a move by Menyang. Wow. Attempt for 3. Nails it. Number 2. Jonathan Milligan. And we've got a timeout on the Firebirds. This is Firebirds basketball on CRN.
TBL is dedicated to serving our community. Outreach efforts include daytime games for school-age students with programming and halftime, centered on issues of bullying, self-confidence, and reputation and safety. Day games are sponsored by local businesses and are a tremendous platform of impact. TBL is proud to be on CRN. Follow us at crnsports.org.
The following is a presentation of the CRN Sports Network, solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission without the express written consent of the Raleigh Firebirds and CRN Sports Network and the Basketball League is restricted and prohibited. Follow us online at crnsports.org.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back after radio timeout. 7:15 in the third. Second half action underway. 9-point lead. Express over the Firebirds here in Indianapolis. Trey Sneid, Wesley Outland, CRN Sports Network coverage on the call. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 Eastern, 2 Central. It's the next round of the quest for the championship of the Basketball League for the Raleigh Firebirds as they travel to Owensboro, Kentucky to take on the Thoroughbreds. Foul on number 14. There's a foul, and it's going to be Firebirds ball.
It was showing number 4.
Foul on number 4. Okay, the referee was showing 1 and a 4, so I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Yeah. Number 4, foul on Joe Reddick. And it will be Firebirds ball. Shaq showing it short to Caleb Stewart for 3. Off the basket, no good. It's last touch by Firebirds. It'll be Indy Express ball. 6:53, Trey Sneid, and it's now only a 9-point game.
I'm happy what I see. They came out firing at halftime. Or they had a kind of discussion and have to kind of get back what their game plan really is.
This is shades of what we saw in the first half, and this is what assistant head coach, general manager DeMarcus Oliver said. This is what we got to control. And we know Robert Brickey is listening. Shout out to the head coach, Robert Brickey. He will be at the helm for the home games. He allows DeMarcus Oliver to assistant head coach and general manage all away games.
Yeah, well, it worked out that the season kind of started a little bit earlier than they expected, so which is a good thing. So,
yes.
Oliver, who is a great mind of basketball, he's been doing it for over 20 years. So it's kind of argue with his accomplishments over the years as well.
Joe Reddick with an attempt for 3, up and in and out, off the rim. And they're going to say it's last touch by the Firebirds. They're going to give it back to the Express. I don't know if I really agreed with that one, but it is what it is. Shot clock at 24. Back underway. Number 8 with the ball, led by John Hart. John Hart inside, looking to Vaughn. Looking now, basket and 1. Number 7, Ashawn Tatum-Dixon. Ashawn Tatum-Dixon, the center forward He puts it in, basket and one. Foul is going to go on number 12. And that is the third foul on Darius Leonard. And basket and one coming up for Ashawn Tatum-Dixon. And this will make it now a 12-point lead, 76-64. Trey, they're starting to pull away again like we've seen.
Well, it takes one or two possessions for the Firebirds to get back. And, I mean, again, you move the ball like you should, like you can do. Like that, I mean, that was just a block. I mean, blocked out of bounds by Dixon. Just an easy play for Dixon. Yeah. I mean, 7 foot, possibly 7'1". I mean, so he's a player that, you can't just go up there and lob a play like that. And so they're going to have to be more aggressive down low, attack these centers, attack these big men of Indy Express.
Got to make some stops here. And there was a time that they were really, really strong in making it happen. As now Shaq Dance with the ball. Going to the basket, at the baseline. No one there. Savior, it's at the midcourt, number 10. And a shot clock violation against the Firebirds. I think that's the first one we've had this season. Number 10 was trying to make something happen and came up short. Jorge Concepcion. That was number 10. Trying to make it work now. Back on defense is going to be Firebirds. Offense, Indy Express. They're up by 12. 5:38 remaining here in the third period. To the basket. Trying to put it in. No good. In and out. Attempt made. Krishan Hopkins. And give it back to the Firebirds. He's going to try. Well, he faked it.
Nice.
Looks at Collins.
Wow.
The assist by Shaq Dance. And puts it in for 2 for the Firebirds. Right there for him. Krishan Hopkins now back on offense now. Taking it to the baseline. 2-man pressure on the Firebirds. Looking there. 12-1. Menyang there. Blocking. Trying to hold it off. A whistle and a foul. Last touch by the Firebirds. It'll be the Indy Express ball.
Oh, he had the numbers in his favor for the Raleigh Firebirds there. He just kind of lost control of the basketball.
And two-man defense is number 10, Jorge Concepcion.
It's only
playing two-man pressure.
It's only a 2 or a 10-point game. So, I mean, still here, just like right now. Shaq Dance steals the ball away for the Firebirds. They got to make something happen right now.
He's returned the favor, though. Number 8, John Hart. You steal it from him, I steal it back from you. Hands it off to Joe Reddick. Back inside.
They steal the ball away.
They steal it away. 3 straight times the ball's been stolen. Shaq's, jukes, jives. Concepcion off the rim for 2. Couldn't get his own rebound. Yeah. It is going to be Dixon on the rebound. Tatum-Dixon on the rebound for the Express for 3. Off the rim. Attempt made by Delonte Vaughn for Indy. Turn it over. Give it back to the Firebirds. And Kenny Collins for 3. He comes up short.
Yeah, he tried to do a little sneak attack because the Indy was not ready for that possession.
And they're only down by 10.
Yeah.
Only down by 10. We've got a timeout. Timeout by the Indy Express. We'll be back after our radio timeout. This is Firebirds basketball on CRN Sports Network.
Serving our communities. Outreach efforts include daytime games for school-age students with programming at halftime, centered on issues of bullying, self-confidence, and reputation safety. Day games are sponsored by local businesses and are a tremendous platform of impact. TBL is proud to be on CRN. Follow us at crnsports.org. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Back after radio timeout. A 10-point lead. A 10-point lead Indy Express have here in Indianapolis. CRN coverage continues. Tomorrow, Owensboro Thoroughbreds host the Raleigh Firebirds. Coverage will begin at 2:45 Eastern. Game at 3 Eastern, 2 Central from Kentucky. And then next week, Trayside, we host